Welcome back to this week's episode, and we actually have 4 pretty good mods for you this week. And there was going to be another one, but I kind of couldn't find the train yard that the mod was supposed to be at. Because I don't think it's a marked location, pretty much. And if it is, then still no goddamn clue. But, as you can see, from this unique power armor that's standing before you, it's pretty damn unique. That's because this is the Test 51 Power Armor, Skyrim inspired, by Edible Grenade 12. And this is for this version of it, it is the Skyforge Steel variant, and everything is the upgraded all the way up to the F variant. And it is actually pretty well detailed, I'd have to say. It is customizable from, Yagwai helmet, which you don't necessarily also have to have, and the Brahmin skull, which you also don't have to have. Those are actually options, but if I didn't have the Yagwai helmet, you would actually see the horns a lot better on the helmet. As for the mark on the chest plate itself, that is because I went with the nocturnal, like the nocturnal inscription for it. So it is the Nightingale variant to the main body armor, which causes you to have, invisibility when you go into sneak. This thing is pretty detailed. Let's see if I can get close. As you see, it actually looks like it's kind of etched into the armor itself, all the different designs, and it really looks like it's something that's straight out of Skyrim. So, and if you think that that's the only thing that you can do with this, there's actually magazines that you can find just for this that will allow you to do various paint jobs to this particular armor. Also, you can find a steel sword and a steel warhammer, both of which are also upgradable. So, this is a power armor and a weapon, pack all in one, and it is actually really, really good. And it has been on the hot file for quite some time. I mean, not the main one that you see when you first log it, but the one that you scroll on down and off to the side that tells you the top 5 mods currently, and this has actually been one of them. Alright, now let's get on to our next mod. Have you ever wanted to have some kind of way to immersively see things in distances without having to use scopes and your guns and whatnot, and be able to track great numbers of things and whatnot? Well, I've got a pair of binoculars for you. These are pre-war binoculars, and they are by a blind man. That is right, a blind man has made binoculars. Suck on that, vision impaired people. And pretty much it's you find them, you get them, you can upgrade them. And I have the ×10 variant, so yeah. As you can see, it zooms in pretty well. I mean, that thing is a pretty good distance away, and it just brings it up to be slightly closer. And you do have the limited view. That's the only downside to this. But given the fact that they are binoculars, you'd basically be seeing this anyway. So, no big deal. So, if this is something that you'd be interested in, go download this mod. It's actually a pretty handy one, and it's actually pretty well detailed. And like I said, this does the recon, so if you happen to see people, so let's see if I can do this. Apparently, I cannot target my own turrets. Oh well. But yeah, seriously, you see how far away the generators are up there? It just brings it really up close. I mean, that's pretty cool. And why something like this wasn't in this game to begin with, when binoculars were in the previous game, which was, well, New Vegas. Don't know what the heck's going on with that. Seems like that Fallout 4 has missing a lot of stuff that shouldn't be there, and we are actually adding that back into the game. Yay! Alright, and since I have your attention, and I don't have to go anywhere, I can actually just show off this armor. Now, this is pretty cool because, as you can see, it looks like one large piece, but it's not. Let me show you what I mean. If I go in, you'll notice I have 3 things actually already set up on this. And if you are really, really interested in, this is the Ares Tsunami CBBE by Dazzle Star Juice? Or Dazzle Star Juice? I don't know. It's a really complicated name. But they also have another Ares armor out as well, which I kind of didn't notice until today. And it's basically on par. Pretty much what they're doing is they're making the armors for the Ares project that they're still working on, and it's going to be ported from, or at least a complete revamp of the Ares Android that they had in New Vegas. So you might be able to see that mod in Fallout 4. So yay. But if you wanted to, you could remove the armor, and you have the underlayer, which is actually still really eye-catching. And if you don't want the hood, you can also take the hood off, and it won't, and you still happen to have the underlayer for the armor on. So it's completely up to you how you want the armor to look. It is pretty cool. The only downside I have noticed with this particular mod is, say you got, I don't know, or here we go. When you go into sneak, you'll see one of the shoulder pieces. Though that would be kind of immersive, I guess you could say. It does kind of draw your attention when you move around a bit. So, yeah. It's just in the bottom corner, so not really that big of a complaint. I mean, it's still a pretty cool armor. And the other one is just as good. This is actually the shadow version of it. And there is actually a camo version as well. So it's completely up to you what one you'd want to use. And to get this armor, you just have to go to the Red Rocket gas station and go to the, well, mole hole in the back. And go inside, and you'll be able to find a duffel bag with the whole set in it, of both the camo and the shadow armor, and you will be able to pick up 3 of each piece. So, mind you, this is actually going to be pretty heavy when you walk out of that cave. And also, since I really don't want to stop recording, and I can just go into it like this, we have another armor. That's right, and this one is the Steampunk Gunslinger Outfit Vanilla and CBBE by Eleanor and Ashara. This is the original version. Again, I really don't need to tell you how detailed this is because it is Eleonora. So it is going to be crazy over the top with detail because she doesn't skimp on anything. But there's also another variant to this, and it was added due to the huge support and the comments and screenshots that were uploaded for the mod, and she decided to go with this version as well, which adds a jacket. So it actually, you know, helps to kind of mix and match things because it might give mod authors ideas, or I have no idea exactly what entitled her or got her to, you know, add the jacket, other than the fact that it says so on the page about all the pictures people are uploading. So this is actually pretty cool. It won't have as much well, actually, it still has like the low damage threshold and all that stuff that all of Eleonora's armors have. So just keep that in mind. It looks really great, but it is basically making you into a glass cannon. Except for the fact that you can wear armor over it, I think. Yeah, see, you can put armor pieces over it, but that might actually, take away from the overall look of this particular armor. So, again, Eleonora has come out with another amazing armor, or at least I should say another amazing mod for Fallout 4. So, I'm going to end the episode here. I will actually have the, in the description, the mod I was not able to show off this week. And I do have a mod that I won't be able to show off because of the fact I've killed all the raiders in Nuka World. And that made it so that I could not actually do anything for that other mod, which was to skip raiding your own settlements. So, yeah, that sucks. As for the live streaming that I was supposed to have for Sunday, I attempted it, but it seems that Arc does not want to play well with, open broadcast system, or I had settings done in such a way that stream health was minimum, like the minimum that could be good, I guess, but it caused my frame rates to drop considerably. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. If there's any mods that you want me to check out, I will do so. Because, quite frankly, I've seen a lot of mods lately come out, and I went, that would be a good one, that would be a good one, that would be a good one, and not be able to show off all the ones that I wanted to begin with. As for that review I was going to do for the game, I actually had to scrap that after the news that no mods for PS4 would come out, because I was going to talk about that too. So, I'm going to be redoing that from scratch. Yeah. So, anyone that's on Sony, blame Sony for the fact that you don't get mods for Skyrim or for Fallout 4. Because Bethesda was trying to get those mods available for you guys, and they were told no. Alright, take care. Bye.